Hello everybody, this is Sarah here for our tarot reading, weekly reading from May 2nd to May 10th. I'm sorry, May 3rd to May 10th. I forgot I don't do the Sunday through Saturday thing. Anyway, this month we are going to be using the Prisma Vision Tarot, and we're going to be doing the Mystical Shaman Oracle card deck. I actually had a hard time. I knew I wanted to do the Shaman deck this month, but I wasn't too sure which Oracle or tarot deck I wanted to use, but I landed on this one. I think it goes really well together, and the imaging is just cohesive enough to make it work. So anyway, so that's what we're using today. And as usual, we're going to be doing the tarot first. I hope everybody had a wonderful May Day. That was yesterday for me. Today it's like already nice and warm out, which I'm loving. So anyhow, this is our weekly reading for the 3rd to the 10th, collective reading. Sorry, it's not that I didn't like the cards, if anybody heard me say that. It's because I didn't like the fact that there were like 2. Come on. Come on. Right. Being stubborn. Okay, let's see, what do we have? All right, very, very cool. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we have tiny elephants, the Hermit, and the 7 of Chalice. Okay, the tiny elephants I'm not too sure of. That's actually a bonus card in this deck. So let's see if I can find it. All right, okay, when you pull the tiny elephants in the reading, it asks you to acknowledge the perspective of your situation. Pay attention to the things around you. If your perspective feels like it has grown tired, then get on the floor, stand on a chair, find a new way of looking. You'll be surprised how fresh something old can feel when you look at it differently. There is a wonder in small things, and there is beauty in understanding another's point of view. Cool. So that's actually very, very good with the whole Hermit and 7 of Chalice. 7 of Chalice is the 7 of Cups. And in this, you can see that there's a lot of, little cups going on here. And the snake is kind of like going through it. So there's a lot of decisions to be made. And it doesn't hurt. With the hermit generally means, to be alone and to be in your own contemplation. It is a inner knowing. It is So it is an inner knowing. It's a way to connect with yourself again. You can see the person is in the distance here. That is his little lantern. He's lighting his own way and figuring out what's going on. With the water's pretty. It's pretty, but it's rushing, but he is still on the bridge while everything else is just happening around him. And then we have. Oh, and then we had already gone through the 7 of Chalice. So there's a lot of cups in here. There's a lot of like decisions and choices to be made. You're being taken to a a point this week where you're going to have to make a decision, and there's going to be a lot to decide upon, but don't dwell on it. Don't get stuck in it. Be with yourself in that moment and look at it differently. Look at every situation, pro, con, whatever's going on, and, you know, look at it in all different perspectives. That will help you figure out, you know, what exactly is the best option for you. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Shaman cards. This deck is beautiful. Actually, everything is beautiful. I just was drawn to this one. All right, so we got two. I'm going to keep these two at this time. So we have Magic and the Beloved. So let's take a look at Magic. Sorry, I am not. There we go. Two pages stuck together. So looking at the card in its totality here, you see that she is being encompassed with a lot of symbolisms. Okay, there's a lot of spheres. There's looks like she's wearing a headdress, but then you have this whole oval thing going on, like a mask. And then there's all these circles that looks like a tree. And then that kind of has like a bubble-esseness to it. And then you have all of these feathers, and it looks like she's encompassing a lot of the nature. So let's see what it means. When magic appears, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of a child who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in the great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance in synchronized events, signs, symbols, and omens, given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you what next action to take. Right now, it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. So that's pretty cool. That actually really does tie in with what we were talking about in the tarot portion of this reading. And then Beloved, this looks like it's going to be like centered around the heart. It is the red is a sacral chakra, which is the roots of being. There's a heart and the sphere, and then it looks like it's like pulsing out. And it's not in the hands per se, but it's being levitated. And then you have like this beautiful fire flash going on here. So this card means to accept the invitation to learn through the path of love, expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. So it means be not only with another person, and it's to love yourself as well. Okay, so don't, it's not always, especially with the Hermit, it's not necessarily looking out for love. It is looking within yourself and finding that answer through loving eyes. Okay. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading today. Tell me what you think about this pair up of these cards. Let me zoom this back out a little bit. I think that they go pretty well together. Again, I was having a hard time deciding, but I really enjoy the way that these are working out. I got a little bump in my table. Anywho, if you would like a personal reading, you can reach out to me at sarahsemporiumunique.com, and then you can also reach me at Sarah's Emporium Unique on Instagram. You can follow me and share, tag, and comment on things that I post. Okay, until next week, I will see y'all later. Bye.